May I just set this off? You heard Deontay Wilder sit right there.
Yeah.
Say, I want Anthony Joshua. The question is, does he really want me? Do you really want Deontay Wilder?
I think it's simple. When I've listened to what he's been saying, that there does need to be one champion and one face. And we've both got an opportunity where I have no mandatories, he has no obligations. I'm more than willing to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm very keen to make that fight, but no fantasy contracts, just reality. You know, bringing our worth to the table and bargaining and negotiating what we're worth and making this fight happen.
You say to Joshua, hey baby, now it's time to shut up or put up.
You're gonna fight him?
Hey, I'm really ready to back now. A heel Wilder is a dangerous Wilder.
You come back here to fight.
I'll come anywhere in the world to fight.
Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder came face to face and things got heated. AJ is ready to fight. Wilder says he offered $50 million and Tyson Fury is already predicting a knockout. This rivalry just got very real. Anthony Joshua hit back at Deontay Wilder's challenge. AJ said he is ready to fight, but only if both sides sit down and talk seriously. No hype, no empty words, he made it clear. This fight has to happen the right way.
In the reality and the scheme of things, it's a fight that we have to have. We're both in the same generation, the same era, we're both heavyweight champions of the world. So with that being said, as I said, like, there's no fantasy contracts. It's a situation where it's reality. Like, I don't like coming to a stage in my career when I'm just talking about what I'm worth and negotiations and what we're bringing to the table. It's a fight that
After beating Chisora by split decision, Wilder didn't waste a second. He walked straight over to Joshua and told him he wants the fight next. No delays, no excuses, Wilder wants it now.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're ready for this. He's scared, no? He's scared.
Joshua was at ringside that night, cheering for Chisora the whole time. So when the fight ended, the two heavyweights were already in the same room.
How you doing? Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
You too. Hey, if Wilder wins tonight, do you climb in there and knock him out?
Chisora would have done it already. It's a great fight. Wilder, former world champion, and Chisora, who's a veteran for everyone.
You've had so much history with Chisora. Wilder and you have been talked about in the same breath for the last almost 10 years. Both of these men may be coming to an end of their career tonight. How does it feel, and what do you think about what both of them have brought to the sport so far?
They both contributed massive amounts to the sport. I'm really rooting for Chisora. He was one of my idols, one of the guys I looked up to when I first started. You know, our amateur coaches on the other side there, and we're just here to pay homage to one of our local fighters, really. Yeah, I'm here to pay him the respect he deserves. He won a 50 fight, so we came out to support him.
This may be the last time you get this question, but if Wilder is successful, you know you got...
I don't want to talk about myself. People know what I'm about. People know what I'm about. You don't even have...
In his post-fight interview, Wilder said he looked Joshua in the eyes and told him, "Now let's get it on." He said he's ready for anyone in the heavyweight division and believes his passion and confidence make him one of the most important names in the sport.
That's Joshua.
It wasn't a strange, I mean, it wasn't a few words, you know, I dapped up with him and I said, now let's get it on. And it was simple as that.
Does that invite you on next, Deontay?
I'm ready for whoever, you know, it's whoever. As long as these guys is in the heavyweight division, I'm here. You know, like I said, you can call me Mr. Clean because I want to clean up the whole division. The heavyweight division is nothing without Deontay Wilder. The character that I bring, the things that I say. What other fighter you know make things go viral? From the things that he say from different interviews, so I don't know not one. You know, and with that being said, you need that type of character. Somebody that's real, somebody that's passionate about what he say, and unapologetic for what he say, because I feel what I say and I mean what I say. These are not emotions that I speak from. This is passion in my heart that I speak from. A lot of these guys are scared to speak about certain things, especially being just. You know, they're scared.
Joshua believes this fight is bound to happen. Fans have been asking for it for years. He called it a perfect matchup, his powerful left hand against Wilder's dangerous right. Two big punchers in the ring, that's a knockout waiting to happen.
And everyone wants Wilder to win because that's the fight everyone wants to see. So Wilder's got a big right hand, I've got a great left hand. So it's going to be a matchup of a great boxing match. And that's the one that everyone wants to see. So we had a meeting about that. It's a great...
Tyson Fury said Wilder would knock Joshua out in 2 rounds. AJ wasn't bothered. He said Fury makes bold predictions all the time and he stopped taking them seriously. it won't affect his focus.
Said some things about you, as Tyson Fury always does. He said if you were to fight Deontay Wilder, that fight ends in 2 rounds, you'll get knocked out. What do you make of that opinion, from Tyson Fury?
Wow, that's the same man that betted on Charles Martin to beat me, Joseph Parker to beat me. So the first time I would have listened, the second, third and fourth time you get it wrong, you start realizing that he's a bit of a waffler. So Tyson Fury just doing what Tyson Fury does. He even said that he spoke to McGregor on the phone, and that was a lie as well. So what can we believe when it comes to...
Promoter Eddie Hearn was there when Wilder called Joshua out. He didn't say no. He shrugged and pointed toward AJ, making it clear this decision belongs to Joshua and his team.
AJ, proper willing Dell on ringside. Is Deontay Wilder still a fight of interest?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a big fight. It's a big fight. Fought Wilder boxed well, to be fair. He was under a lot of pressure, took some good shots. I thought he started to get his confidence a little bit, because obviously his confidence has been lacking. I thought it was a great fight. You know, listen, he was tough for Dell. I thought the right man won. Close fight, but Dell was amazing. It was always going to be that kind of fight. Respect to both. It's a decision for Derek, but I think he's done incredible in the sport. Don't think he's...
Wilder has been saying for years that if he fights Joshua, it's over. But AJ fired back, calling those claims delusional. He said nobody is running from this fight, and Wilder's bold talk just doesn't match reality.
I deliver what I was supposed to deliver years ago. I deliver what they ran from. I deliver what he asked for $50 million for. I'm gonna give him a $50 million knockout.
I honestly listen to what people say sometimes. They're avoided, this person's running. I honestly think some people are deluded. Really, I do think that they've got some sort of a long-term concussion, because no one's running. In terms of 50 million, I'm a businessman. If there was 50 million on the table, you think I'm...
Joshua explained that past talks with Wilder's team fell apart over money. Both sides couldn't agree on how to split the purse. AJ believed he was the bigger star and deserved a bigger share, not a straight 50/50 deal.
I don't like talking about that.
Canelo's the biggest engine in the sport. In fact, you are the #1 star in worldwide boxing. Canelo is 2, close, but you're #1 right now in the absence of Floyd Mayweather. And you put 100,000 people in Wembley. So I get your argument. I have the economic clout. He's not coming in as partners. I should get a bigger slice of the pie. Let's have a realistic negotiation.
A realistic conversation. #1, I feel like if you have to draw to be classed a heavyweight champion of the world, that's not where I'm going for. I'm knocking people out straight up, through and through. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder drew. Let's not beat around the bush, and that's not how I want to retain my titles. And it's good because there's enough people in the playing field to be named great heavyweights in this era, which is good.
Wilder tells a different story. He claims he offered Joshua a guaranteed $50 million, and Joshua still said no. Wilder used that to say AJ is scared and doesn't really want the fight.
Gotta ask you about Anthony Joshua. Because everyone wants that fight to happen.
You dare not.
I have to. Everybody wants to see it. Why isn't it happening?
I mean, he was just a coward, just straight out. He was just a coward. He didn't want to fight. You know, when a guy allows his people to not accept $50 million, that's a guarantee. Yeah, you don't want to fight. You know, when a guy offered me $15 million flat fee, although that's the worstest offer in boxing history, pertaining to a fight of this magnitude, they still didn't want it, you know. So with that being said, they don't want to fight. They just want to, you know, trick people, manipulate them, contradict, and just compulsive liars.
After a tragic car crash in Nigeria that took the lives of 2 of his close friends, Joshua has been quietly rebuilding. He returned to the gym, using training to stay strong mentally and physically. Eddie Hearn says there's no rush, but a late summer comeback is being planned, with big fights possibly lined up for late 2026. Joshua says his goal is still to unify the heavyweight division, and he won't stop until he does so. Who wins when Joshua finally meets Wilder? Drop your pick in the comments. Like the video.